Hello, viewers, tubers, Obians, and all you other people too. Up here on top of Pikes Peak here. Short talk on top of Pikes Peak with the old guy. I'm going to switch around. I hope I don't turn me off. Hit that button wrong. Well, not always. This is an incredible view up here. I think we're over 14,000. Can't remember the exact height. I guess I could have looked that up and informed you. Hey, there's probably something on this sign. But get a load of this vista here. I wish this was a better camera. But, man, I love seeing distance like that. And there's this beautiful little lake down here. And I guess another one right over here. And another one yonder. A lot of water out here. And, you know, this, you can still see some snow here. I don't know when this fell. Maybe last May. I don't remember, you know, I have no idea when the last snow was. But you can see we're quite a bit above the timberline here. And, boy, this is the kind of view I used to go up in the Sandias outside of Albuquerque when I was young. And I used to go up to the Sandia Crest. You can drive right up there. And it's a little bit like this, kind of a twisty, turny road. A lot of beautiful green trees and stuff. And you get up in here, I'm seeing that the colors on the aspens are already beginning to turn. Some of them are kind of brightening up yellow already. Just this view, you got to admire it. And the funny thing is, if you ask me where Colorado Springs is, I'd guess it's over there. And over there further. What this area is back here, boy, that must be worth a lot in terms of real estate and stuff, I would reckon. It seemed to be like prime property. Can't believe nobody's out there building or something. But boy, the amount of money in this state, these guys are like jillionaires compared to New Mexico. Look at this view. This lady's being very careful. What an incredible view, man. Yeah, I wish I had a real camera, you know, that you could capture the distance kind of more, the 3D effect, because I can clearly see dimensionally, kind of almost because of the amount of that blue fog or whatever it is in the air, that weird mist. You can capture the distance. Those guys are much further away. And this is a real nice lookout. I don't remember ever seeing anything quite like this. I kind of wish it, you know, might be nice to be up here after dark. I don't know, maybe you can still come up after that. Mark seemed to think that maybe the road was closed after a certain PM or something like that. And I thought, well, maybe that'd be true, because that is a real twisty. And the gradient on that sucker is incredible. Look at this guy in his own little secret perch over here. Isn't that great? He's got a fence around it. I don't know who built all this stuff, but they did a pretty darn good job. That's concrete piering down there. Yeah, it's got to be reinforced concrete. Man, when they build, they don't fool around here. Now, this is a walkway, man. You could drive a truck on this thing. Easy. Oh, yeah, now that's some how you build a pylon thing. The stuff they built up in the Sandia Crest, a lot of it was just steps up concrete stuff. And, you know, a lot of it was wooden walkways that they had to keep swept. I used to do that job years and years ago when I worked at the tramway. I used to sleep overnight up there sometimes, top of the mountain. And the view wasn't this good, but it was, you know, similar to it. And I just used to love to gaze out westward, and you could roll, you know, look more north and see Santa Fe from up there. I think I did a video up there one day. But this view over here, man, look at how barren that looks. Looks like something from Mars. But there is some kind of scruffy grass in there. I don't know what that junk is. But this is just something else. I do remember when my dad told me when I was a kid, I think he was up here in 56 or 57 before I was even invented. And I think I'll switch around so you can see my lovely mother. I'm sure you've been missing that. Up to now, it's like, I wonder what that guy looks like. Oh, never mind. Who cares? But just looking at this stuff, even without my glasses, now I have pretty bad nearsightedness. You can tell because how badly it frames in the side of my head when I put them on. Always makes you look like you got two divots in the side of your head. And so my eyes always look further away to observers than they really are. So I do like to take the the mask off. Take the Lone Ranger mask off. I always thought it was funny. Changing the topic here a little bit. I always thought it was funny when I was a kid that the disguise that Clark Kent so successfully used all those years. It was amazing. So here's Superman. He lands on the ground. Ka-chunk. Hey, where you at? I'm on top of Pikes Peak. What do you think? Okay, well, Superman, can you hang around? I want you to meet my friend Clark. Sorry, man, gotta go. So takes off like a rocket, right? And then here comes Clark, like 14 seconds later, walking back in his business suit. See, he's wearing his glasses. Nobody ever picks up it's the same guy. And it makes me kind of wonder, like, how observant are these people after all? I just realized I broke my ground on my tennis shoe a little while ago. I don't even know what I was walking on. So I've done things on grounded shoes in the past, and you might be able to look them up. I don't know how to find that stuff. But this to me just looks like, there's those videos that NASA claims are from Mars, and they occasionally show rats. Have you seen any of that stuff? And there's talk that they're actually filming this stuff in Greenland, and then they were caught. They were editing the film themselves to add in kind of an orange reddish color, a background color, which really wasn't in the picture. And they got caught at it because somehow they could pick it out that there was a filter somehow that I guess maybe AI figured it out. I'm making stuff up here, clearly. But, it's too bad. I guess I just keep walking. Maybe I can walk far enough to be able to see over the other side because, this is, after all, the peak. So there is a higher spot up above me. And I hope you enjoy being up here with me. It is a real nice, looks like some kind of visitor center. Now I'm here maybe 2 o'clock and I'm walking around, got my sweatshirt up and zipped up, and I'm wearing shorts, as you can plainly see. I'm opted in possibly for the idea of, you see my socks, I specialize in bad taste in socks. I was even dabbling in the idea, I've got a black pair of socks, I thought I could put them on with white tennis shoes and people would think, hey, here comes a tourist. And they'll be thinking, wonder where he's from. Probably Iowa. I don't know. How do you guess stuff like that? Oh yeah, this view is incredible up here. And it looks like so sterile up here. I don't see a single thing growing, not any kind of plant. This is just so, I'm going to rotate again for you. Look at this stuff. Where'd these rocks come from? Well, they had to clear them so you can have a walkway. Look at where the others went, right over there. It's just a big bunch of rocks up here. Where did they come from? To get hoisted this high. Look how high we are. Here, I'll let you read the little deal and maybe you can make sense of what we're seeing. It says Pikes Peak is a part of the Front Range. I'm going to let you read that. I hope you can see it. There's one called Gray's, one called Torrey's, one called Georgetown. I think I might see Georgetown out there. There's another one over here. See, it says, look closely. From this vantage point, you can see Goliath in the distance. Mount Evans. Touch higher, taller than Pikes. Interesting. Evans is a 14er plus. Red Rocks Amphitheater. Interesting. Boy, the view out here is just amazing. I wish I knew what that junk is in the air. I tell you, I've lived in the Southwest all my life. I'm wondering if this is like DARPA or something. If they're like just screening out light or something to drop the temperature, because I see this stuff all the time, and I keep thinking, well, yeah, there are huge fires in Canada, and I saw somewhere, can't remember, Greenland or somewhere, the skies were blotted out. By the Canadian fires, I believe. That's getting a little crazy. But, gosh, what a great bench. Look at that one's probably not going to fall apart anytime soon. Fred Flintstone built that sucker. He used a rock. That's a pretty good seat. I like that. It's so squared up. It's handy. I don't even know. I bet you they didn't even have to cut that thing. Look at this place. I just love it up here. Oh, boy. I kind of thrive on distance. I guess socially, too. Not the world's most friendliest chap, are we? but I try not to be overly grumpy neither. Okay, so you're making history now. Too bad there's not a little record book we could sign. Oh, look, some kind of like landmark gizmo we're standing on here. Hey, look at this stuff. The heavens touch the earth. Well, actually, that's everywhere. 14115. I'm not going to read it in meters because you have to be a foreigner, and I don't think foreigners care about this. He-o-to-hu or something like that. Says toothpush or something. Yeah, something. Try ye it. See? I don't know. Some of this stuff, the lettering, oh, excuse me, sir. Some of the stuff on this lettering, I don't know what these, well, maybe some of this is like native speak or something, I don't know. But anyways, sure is a nice view up here. Ugh, this is crazy. Look at it, I don't know if that's a buzzard or some kind of hawk. This is nice up here. Wow, and these rocks, where did they come from? I mean, where do these things, they just pop out of the earth or what? Point, point, point. What pushed them out of the earth? Where's the fill that should be around it? Where did it go? Look at this crazy stuff. Oh, yeah. So I'm glad I'm making this video because I'm going to want to look at this one myself. I'll kind of wish I had been able to be a little more steady. Look at that, man. Ugh. Hey, this is a little kind of landing thing here. I don't know. Guess you can look at a survey marker maybe or something. I don't know what that concrete junk is. But this guy's getting right over to the edge. And I think it'd be plenty safe. It's not like any of this stuff's going to give. Oh my gosh, that is a great view. I love it, man. It's almost like I'm flying. Hope you can hear me through the mud. I mean the air. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Oh, look at that. I stretch out. I see farther. It's like you can see out of the back of your head or something. I don't know how to describe it. I keep remembering in the Bible a creature with eyes all around his head. It's a little bit like that. All of a sudden you can see, well, not really 360, of course. But I can grasp like 270 here. And it's all beautiful mountain country. I guess I can get up a little higher. That might even be a better view. Maybe that's why the trail keeps going, Mike. That would be a clue. I guess I was just following that guy off the trail. Assumed he knew where he was going. He's just out looking. It's a great place to be. Boy, my little engine, I had to take her down into low. And a lot of that road turned out to be about a 20-mile-an-hour thing. But a lot of people were running, I thought, way too conservative. I thought they were in the wrong power band. They were probably in second gear or something stupid. If you just shift down to low, that's really the part of the power curve you need. Oh, look at this stuff. It says Pikes Peak Summit Complex. Oh, that's that building over here. I never did show you very good. It looks kind of out of place, but whatever's in there, they probably playing bingo or something. I don't know. Probably not bingo. What a great place to, set off Roman candles from up here. Because, I mean, there'd be no danger at all of anything burning. Nothing here is fuel. Just rocks and busted up pieces of granite you might call dirt. This is the same stuff in the Sandias, this red stuff. And it's grounded up, busted up versions of it. But what ground it up? Where was that crushing power coming from? Oh, another one of these things where they're kind of letting us know what we're seeing. I've never heard of Ute Pass before. Boy, look at this view. Yeah, whatever that gray fuzz is. Do y'all know what the haze is hanging in the air?
Smoke.
Is there like big old fires just north of us?
Yeah, they're doing a controlled burn, so...
Oh, so this is like the Forest Service?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was way down in New Mexico coming up this way last night with that crazy full moon.
Oh.
And I could see there was something over us, but it was real shallow.
Yeah, they've been doing a burn.
All week long.
Yeah, I just was thinking to myself, I've been through here years and years ago, but I've never really been up here. And I thought, this is crazy, really a great view.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I grew up
They've
in...
done a lot of work up here. We were here like 13 years ago.
Yeah, my dad came up here in the late 50s. that used to be a dirt road up here.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
saying.
what we were saying too.
Yeah, well, you guys have a great day. Some friendly enough folk. Oh my gosh, what a great view. See, it's too bad in a way that look at that air. It's just crummy, man. I was thinking as I was coming up, I could really see that haze stuff in the air. And I remarked to Mark Olson, I said, well, you know what I'm seeing out here, man, is the air, there's some kind of nasty thing and it's hanging low. You know, it's not like something that's going to obscure your vision, but everything fuzzes out. The detail that ought to be over there, it just ain't. It's just kind of fogged out, throwaway detail. And that's not necessary. The air could be easily much, much cleaner. But those folks said, I guess the Forest Service or somebody, I hope this doesn't get away from them, is doing a controlled burn, I don't know, somewhere. Well, the prevailing is coming from down there, which appears to me to be about south of here. So maybe somebody's burning down south, I don't know. It's funny, every time I turn around, I keep thinking I'm at the highest spot, and I keep finding higher places still. So let's walk over to this one and see if I've already been here or something. I don't know. I never did walk into that weird looking building. It looks like some kind of UFO came down and they just decided to park the thing and call it a building. But, well, it's not that bad. I just don't like modern architecture by and large. It's just, why does it have to be so butt ugly? Look at this. You want to know what that is? Okay, I see what you've got. In the wintertime, you might want to know how much that stick is showing. How deep is this snow here? Golly. Where are you going to put the snow? You just got to blow it over the side, I guess. Hope they got big snow blowers, because I guess they get pretty good snows up here. 14, I think it said 100 or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh. I'm hearing a bird going, "Arr!" That makes me think it might be a hawk. I don't know. Look, there's one of those Pikes cops, whatever they are. I don't think they're Forest Service. I don't think they're federal at all. I think it's like a rent-a-cop thing for just this, because the guy down the hill who sold me the ticket or whatever it is you pay to get in here, he said that oh boy, that's good. The payment was kind of enforced and to leave the little ticket in the window in case somebody asked. And I said, sure, I'd be glad to. I wonder if this guy's just going to roll over me. I guess why not? Yeah, see, there's one of those Pikes cops. And I thought I'd walk through here. Yeah, this is whoever that is. Anyway, the guy down the hill said that this was run as a city franchise, not Forest Service, not Park Service, not National Forest. And I thought, what? And it said they ran it as a city deal. Look at all these cars up here. There's a lot of people up here. I guess it's a pretty big place for tourists and stuff. I usually don't do touristy stuff. I mean, not like I'm opposed to it or anything. It just never really occurs to me as something to do. I hope the wind isn't going fubble a lot too much. But I'll try to speak up, because I do remember hearing that fubble thing on videos. And the wind isn't strong up here, but it's like I'd call it brisk or refreshing. It's quite cool, coming from almost right out of where the sunshine would be. It looks pretty much south to me. Maybe a little toward the west. I mean, the source of that. Look at this thing. So it's like, I guess, a little cafeteria, or they probably sell junk food or something. But there's another viewing platform. So maybe that's really the highest of the high of the high. I don't know. And what about that side of the platform? So it does appear to me that the right side of the platform might well be 2 to 3 feet higher. Look at here, we finally made it. Oh, it's called a visitor center. I thought it was like a Arby's or something. Arby's, why would they have one of those up here? That sounds crazy. Look at these clever little doggarts. They're all shaking. Now, I haven't detected any difference in my breathing, but I haven't, tried to run or anything. But without the oxygen, I guess some people get kind of queasy or lightheaded. So far, I feel fine. Now, I might have to shout out here a little bit because I'm looking over this rail. I'm walking right into the wind. Look at that. There's still snow right here. Never melted. Probably may never melt. I don't know. Got the beginnings of a glacier. Why wouldn't it glaciate? I don't know. Why do glaciers melt? That doesn't make sense. Oh, there's a little bird whirling. Yeah, this is an excellent view. And I like the cage thing. Kind of gets you, scoots you right up. Yeah, I admire the construction here. Wow, now these guys build it right. Look at that rascal. Wow. And look at this view. This place is incredible. Why would anyone want to live in the city when you've got this to look at? Oh man, there's lakes and stuff. I'm not used to being around lakes. Oh look, a little Pikes Peak train thing is coming in. I forgot all about it. This is actually where they dock or something, or near it. Oh yeah, I forgot all about this thing. It's this cog rail deal. And they got their own route up here. I guess you paid 10 or 20 bucks and you can go for a ride. It's funny, there doesn't appear to be an entrance into this place. You can't get in there. That's convenient. Oh boy, I sure like this view up here. And there's a lot of people, but it's funny, all I see is cars. I don't actually see anybody. Maybe everybody just is hanging out in one place. Service animals only, no pets. But what kind of place is this? I don't know. Okay, so the choo-choo thing logs up over there, and whatever the heck this thing is, I guess I could go in and take a quick visit. Oh, look. Yeah, this is a pretty nice view with the train pulling in, don't you think? Sure, nice. I like it. Yeah, so this is what I think might be Colorado Springs, but I have no idea. I'm probably wildly off. It just looks kind of like a city. But there's several about here. You can see at night if you was up here. It'd be a pretty amazing view. Oh, look at that. I've never seen this cog rail tech before. It'd be kind of interesting to talk with one of them conductors and see how the darn thing works. Is it just diesel, electric? I used to think that the diesel